Welcome to the Instant Trivia Podcast, episode 1628, where we ask the best trivia on the internet. Let's get started. Approximately 95% of the jellyfish's body is made up of what? Water. In The Simpsons, what was Homer doing when he realized he didn't know his middle name? Filling out a form? What town is Oklahoma State University located in? Stillwater. At the end of the TV series MASH, what character stayed in Korea? Maxwell Q. Klinger. Who were the first people to use currency? Lydians. What author created Middle-earth? J.R.R. Tolkien. What two chemical elements make up the mineral quartz? Silicon and oxygen. What popular musician's last name is Kilcher? Jewel? In what 1997 movie did Danny DeVito's character work for a sleazy tabloid named Hush Hush? L.A. Confidential. Who's the most famous resident of Mr. Peebles' pet shop? Magilla Gorilla. Who said, "Whenever I hear anyone arguing for slavery, I feel a strong impulse to see it tried on him personally"? Abraham Lincoln. In the game of poker, who is the hand referred to as Dead Man's Hand, named after? Wild Bill Hickok. What is the name of the book the movie Goodfellas is based on? Wise Guy, Life in a Mafia Family. Who preceded Georges Pompidou as French president? Charles de Gaulle. In the TV show The Simpsons, what movie star asked Homer to fix his movie? Mel Gibson. What is the world's most populous island? Java, Indonesia. In what 1979 novel is the thumb device actually a subethasensomatic? Answer: The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. As the speed of a body approaches the speed of light, its mass approaches what? Infinity. What Canadian actor starred in Airplane as Dr. Shirley Rumack? Leslie Nielsen. What Chinese-born architect designed the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? I.M. Pei. How many countries does Afghanistan border? 6. On what part of your body would you find the pinna? Ear. What was Mahatma Gandhi's profession? Lawyer. What was Bill Gates's nickname while growing up? Trey. What children's classic first chapter is titled The Shifting Reef? 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. What's the top number of a fraction called? Numerator. Which two islands makes up a commonwealth with Antigua? Answer: Barbuda and Redonda. The three-island nation is in the Lesser Antilles. Redondo is uninhabited and was formed from a volcano. What type of satellites are always in the same spot in Earth's orbit? Geostationary satellites. What looks like a saxophone but sounds like a harmonica? Goofus or quesnophone? On what date did singer, songwriter, and actor David Bowie die? January 10th, 2016. Who was the first innovator of the office chair? Answer: Charles Darwin. The naturalist put wheels on chairs so that he could easily move from one specimen to the next. What product changed its original name in the U.S. from the Soundabout? Sony's Walkman. Who was the first female U.S. Attorney General? Answer: Janet Reno. She served as the Attorney General for President Bill Clinton's entire presidency. What city is the eastern terminus of the Trans-Siberian Railway? Vladivostok. In the Captain America the Winter Soldier film, who was Winter Soldier? Bucky Barnes. Who was the youngest person to sign the Declaration of Independence? Edward Rutledge. What is the fastest flying butterfly? Skipper. The Spanish Civil War began in what year? 1936. What was the nickname of Alcatraz prison? The Rock. In what city do the Simpsons live? Springfield. What famous leader was assassinated on March 15th, 44 BC, the Ides of March? Caesar. The unofficial Weisswurst equator, or white sausage equator, separates Bavaria and the south from the rest of which country? Germany. What year was John Beckley appointed as the first librarian of the U.S. Library of Congress? 1802. What is measured in kelvins? Temperature. What movie did the villain Annie Wilkes appear in? Misery. Who is Joe Dirt searching for in the 2001 movie by the same name? His parents. How is Barbara Millicent Roberts better known as? Barbie. What is the chemical symbol for lead? PB. What year was Indira Gandhi born? 1917. In what decade was Montreal Canadian great Maurice Rocket Richard born? 1920s. That's the end of the show. Thanks for listening. Come back tomorrow for more exciting trivia.